What are the roots of the conflict that has been brewing between Israel and Palestine for decades? This question has puzzled many for years. The conflict, which has its origins in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, has been marked by periods of violent clashes and tense standoffs. Fast forward to 2023, and the situation has not improved. Rather, it has intensified, with the religious, political, and territorial disputes becoming more complex. These disputes, further complicated by external influences and shifting global sentiments, continue to fuel a volatile and seemingly intractable conflict. So, what are the reasons that are fueling this conflict? Scene script. Here are 10 reasons that might shed some light on the ongoing unrest. Firstly, we have the historical claims to land. The land in question, often referred to as the Holy Land, is considered sacred by Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. These religious ties to the land have fueled territorial disputes for centuries. Second, the establishment of Israel in 1948. The creation of a Jewish state in the heart of the Arab world was met with resistance from neighboring countries, which led to the First Arab-Israeli War. Third, the 1948 war and its aftermath. The war resulted in an exodus of Palestinians from their homes, creating a refugee crisis that still has repercussions today. This displacement of Palestinians is a central issue in the conflict. The fourth reason is the Six-Day War in 1967 and its repercussions. Israel's victory led to the occupation of the West Bank, Golan Heights, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, and East Jerusalem. The borders drawn after this war are still points of contention. Fifth, Israeli settlements in the West Bank. These settlements are seen by many as an encroachment on Palestinian land and a major obstacle to peace. Sixth, the status of Jerusalem. Both Israelis and Palestinians claim Jerusalem as their capital. The city's religious importance makes its status a highly sensitive issue. The seventh reason is the role of external influences. Various nations and groups have vested interests in the conflict, often providing support to one side or the other. This international involvement can escalate tensions. Eighth, political ideologies and national identities. The conflict is not just about land, it's also about identity. Nationalism, religious beliefs, and political ideologies play a significant role in fueling the conflict. The ninth reason is the blockade of Gaza. Israel and Egypt's blockade of the Gaza Strip has led to a humanitarian crisis, exacerbating tensions. Lastly, the 10th reason is the influence of social media and global celebrities. They have brought attention to the plight of Palestinians, shifting public opinion and increasing international pressure for a resolution. These 10 reasons, while not exhaustive, provide a lens through which we can understand the complexity of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Let's take a moment to revisit the 10 reasons we've just discussed. First, we delved into the historical roots of the conflict, including territorial disputes and religious differences. Second, we shed light on the role of international politics, especially the influence of the United States and its shifting sympathies. Third, we explored the impact of social media, presenting the Palestinians' experiences to a global audience. Fourth, the influence of celebrities in shaping public opinion was discussed, with figures like Gigi and Bella Hadid championing the Palestinian cause. For our fifth reason, we examined the political divide within the United States, particularly among Democrats and Republicans, and how this shapes the nation's stance on the conflict. Sixth, we looked at the steadfast support for Israel among Christian evangelicals and its implications. The seventh reason was the controversy surrounding Jerusalem's holy sites and potential changes to their status. Eighth, we considered the role of Jordan as the custodian of these sites and its preparedness for conflict if their status quo is disrupted. Ninth, we discussed the prominence of Christian fundamentalism in the United States and its impact on the conflict. Finally, we acknowledged the role of Israeli extremism and the consequences of its actions on the Palestinian population. In understanding these reasons, we can better comprehend the complexity and the long-standing nature of the Israel-Palestine conflict.